Hey guys, I'm back with a process video. I know, first process video ever. I'm super excited. I'm working in my traveler's notebook and I'm on a mission to kill the Felicity Jane Heidi kits. I have the Mila kit and the Autumn kit at home, but I am not opening them until Heidi and I part ways. And I think this is probably the last full layout I'm going to get out of the Heidi kit because all I have left are a few of the papers. I finished all the embellishments and the 3x4 cards. So I think this kit and I are finished. So here you see me cutting down my favorite paper from the Heidi kit. I will admit that I hoarded it for quite some time because these florals are stunning, but it's better that the papers get used than sitting in our stash, right? So nothing fancy. I just took a pencil and put some marks on the paper where it fit in the book and then trimmed it in half so that I have two individual sides. Thought it would make more sense to do the two sides now than trying to do it after I put the embellishments on and then accidentally cutting something in half, which would be bad. So a little backstory for my photo today. It's nothing serious. It's just a Snapchat selfie with a filter that gives me freckles. If you know anything about me, you would know that I am obsessed with freckles. I used to draw freckles on my face with eyebrow markers and eyebrow pencils. I wish I had freckles. I think freckles are the most darling and adorable thing in the world. And when Snapchat came out with this filter that gave me freckles, literally died. Right here, you see me backing my photo with a glassine bag. I like to save all the packaging that comes with these scrapbook kits because glassine is a really nice layer for adding texture. If you use vellum, you should definitely try using a glassine bag. And like I said, if you get any of these scrapbook kits or you buy anything online, you're gonna have tons of glassine bags. So I just keep a little box full of them for when I'm ready, and I have various sizes because, again, they come with various embellishments. So I have this perfect one for this 3x4 photo. So glassine bag went behind the photo and layers got picked. On the right side, I picked out this tag pocket that came in the Heidi kit, which was really cool because it's a pocket that came in different papers to match the kit. And then they came with the tags and the little eyelet stickers in coordinating colors, which I thought was pretty sweet. So my journaling is going to go on that tag that's going behind my title card. The title card is a 3x4 Project Life card. It's just a basic card with a really cool sentiment. It's probably more serious than this photo deserves, but I liked it and I couldn't help myself. Here is where I try something that doesn't work, but I left it in the process because I thought it'd be cool to see that not every idea you have is like amazing straight out the gate. So what I wanted to do is put horizontal strips of paper along the bottom of my title card, and I ended up cutting a bunch of paper and not using a single piece of it. But you live and you learn, right? There you just saw me cut a vertical strip of the mustard paper. I left the scallop border on it because I wanted it to hang outside of my title card, which I ended up trimming down to make a square because it was a little too long to hang over the pocket. Now I'm back to this horizontal strip of paper, which again fails, but I don't learn and I keep trying and I keep trying and I keep trying. So now I'm just kind of arranging where my layers are going to go. I like to audition things before I stick them down to see if I love it. And I don't love that horizontal paper and I don't give up on it. So since I can't figure out what I want to do with that, I go back to the left side. On the left side, I pull out that Heidi die cut. The Felicity Jane kits always include a girl that's like an inspiration for the whole kit. And the Heidi girl is very like boho and very free, and I think she's lovely. So she goes on this page. The 100% original piece is very tongue-in-cheek because there's nothing more basic than a Snapchat selfie. So not very original at all, but I like the sentiment, I like the piece, and it goes down on that side also. There you saw me fussing with my little box of embellishments, trying to figure out, little scatter pieces and what I want to do with the left side of my page. So here, I give up on working in the book and just take the papers out so I have a flat surface because my traveler's notebook is getting kind of lumpy with all the layers in. So it's just easier to take everything apart. So now you see me sticking the 3x4 cards that I was using as layers for my photo. I haven't done a single Project Life layout in 2017, so I figured instead of hoarding these for 2018, I'll use them as layers, and then when 2018 comes, since I'm a kit subscriber, I'll get plenty of Project Life cards to use in my spreads. So All my layers are stuck together. Now I'm sticking the photo down to the background paper so I can actually put the die cut down. If I put the die cut down without it being on the paper, then there's nothing for it to stick to. So everything is getting glued down. I'm using double-sided tape, and I use a lot of double-sided tape because I want my layers to adhere and to kind of last. I flip through these pages a lot, and I don't want to start losing bits later on because I didn't use enough adhesive. This double-sided tape is super sticky, and I like that you can rip it without having to cut the layers, so I can just easily stick things down and rip the paper off. The girl die cut goes back down. My 100% original bubble goes down. And then I have this little unique tag, which again, not very unique at all because it's a Snapchat selfie, but I liked it and it was the right color, so it goes down above my photo. And now my left side's done. So I'm going back to the right side of the page, pulling out these little hexagons because I'm going to use them as enamel dots and scatter them across the layout when I'm finished. Now I'm putting things down on the right side. So I'm gluing my title card to that pocket. I will hunt for my T-square, which I've cut out the video because you do not want to watch me hunt for my T-square. It took me a very long time to find it because my desk is a mess. And you think I would have cleaned it up before I started this, but that would be foresight, and Tashi lacks foresight. So, found my T-square, gluing my layers together. Everything is going fine. And right about here, we go back to the stupid horizontal thing that I clearly did not give up on the first 3 times I tried it. So I ended up auditioning a few pieces of paper. I wanted to use blue to carry the blue on from the left side of the page because I has a fair amount of blue in those Project Life cards that I use. Eventually I realized that vertical might be the thing. And so I used a different blue piece and put it down as a vertical layer right next to my pocket. And I like that so much more. Right about here, the rest of the layout is pretty self-explanatory. I end up adhering everything down. I trim the yellow piece down so it's the right size, adhere it to the back of the paper, and then I use some hexagons as, again, enamel dots and scatter them around the page and put the pages in the book and call it good. So right about here, I'm going to stop babbling, put on some background music, and let you watch the rest of the process. Enjoy.